Hello everyone, welcome back to your history class. We are doing chapter number 4, evolution, and this is your second class of the same chapter. Let's quickly revise what did we learn in the last class. We learned about what happened after Big Bang Theory, what was the evolution stages like. So first Big Bang Theory happened, the universe was formed, then we found the first type of life on earth, which is one cell unicellular or living thing called protozoa. So the first life on earth was protozoa, which was one cell. Then from one cell came many cells, bahut sare cells आए. Then came plants and animals. Then the first type of animal that was found was dinosaur. Then came birds, then came apes, and then came human beings, right? And all of this is called evolution. So what exactly is evolution? New living things forming because of the changes in the environment. जो नए living things form हो रहे हैं because of changes in the nature में जो बदलाव आ रहे हैं उसकी वजह से जो living things form हो रहे हैं, that process is called evolution. The first scientist to explain evolution to us was called Charles Darwin. Okay, all of this is very important. If you have forgotten, please write it down in your notebook and learn it because this is absolutely important for this chapter. Right? Now moving on. How did life start from one cell? So we all know life started from one cell, which is called protozoa. Life on Earth began with unicellular. Unicellular means one cell organism. Organism means living things. Living things known as protozoa. So there was only one cell, one cell which had life on Earth, which was called protozoa, first life on Earth. Then came many cells or multicellular living things. These unicellular means these one cell organisms or protozoa gave rise to multicellular. तो बहुत सारे one cells मिलके multicellular. Multicellular means many cells वाले living things बन गए. Okay, there lots of one cells became multicellular living things or living organisms. And then we got plants and animals, right? Give me a minute. These multicellular organisms, these many cells वाले living things evolved, मतलब आगे जड़ के evolution हुआ, and then different types of plants and animals came into being. So first we had protozoa, right? Or unicellular. Then we had multicellular, and then we had plants and animals. और उसके बाद जाके we had human beings. Okay, so human beings have come very late into the earth. सबसे पहले there was protozoa, then there was multicellular living things, and then there were plants and animals. Okay, please write this down in your notebook with proper arrows. Now we're going to learn about a new word called adaptation. The word is adaptation. The process of adjusting to changing environment. जो प्रोसेस है एनवायरमेंट में जब एनवायरमेंट में बदलाव आता है तो हाउ लिविंग थिंग्स एडजस्ट टू इट इज कॉल्ड एडेप्टेशन. द वे लिविंग थिंग्स नेचर में चेंजेस हो रहा है फिर भी वो एडजस्ट कर ले रहे हैं, राइट? दैट इज कॉल्ड एडेप्टेशन. आई विल गिव यू एन एग्जांपल. फॉर एग्जांपल दीज ट्रीज आर कॉल्ड पाइन ट्रीज. इन ट्रीज को पाइन ट्रीज बोलते हैं. पाइन ट्रीज ग्रो ओनली इन snowy areas, जहाँ पे बहुत सारा snow होता है, बहुत सारा बर्फ होता है. They grow only there, right? They grow in triangle shape. So you see this shape, triangle shape, and their leaves are like needles. उनके जो पत्ते हैं वो needles की तरह नोकीले हैं. Why? So that snow does not build up on the tree. ताकि snow उनके उस tree पे आके जमा ना हो जाए. So the tree has adapted. जो pine tree पहले था, हमेशा से pine tree was not like this. Pine tree has adapted. Pine tree has done adaptation because the nature was changing, the environment was changing. So to survive, ताकि वो जिंदा रह सके, ताकि वो जी सके, उसने अपने आप को वैसा adjust कर लिया based on the changes in the nature. I'll give you one more example. For example, these animals, right? The animals that are found in cold places like pandas and bears, they have very thick fur. उनके fur बहुत thick होता है. Why? so that they don't feel cold in winters, right? Because they have such cold winters. If they don't have fur, they'll feel very cold and they'll die out of feeling so cold. So ताकि उनको ठंड में इतनी ठंडी ना लगे, they have such thick fur. So क्या हमेशा से pandas and bears के इतने thick fur थे billions of years ago? No. With the changes in nature में जैसे जैसे बदलाव आया, their body also changed and their body adjusted because they wanted to adapt. उनको adaptation करना था in the with the changes of the nature, with the changes of the environment, right? Please write this down in your notebook. Learn the definition of adaptation. The process of adjusting to changing environment is called adaptation. Living things nature में changes होते रहते हैं और उस हिसाब से अपने आप को adjust कर लेता है. That is called adaptation. Now, why is evolution important? Evolution important क्यों है? क्या होता अगर evolution होता ही नहीं? Now, evolution helps us explain the changes in living things. So living things में जो changes आ रहे हैं, so how pine trees change हो गए, polar bears and bears have thick fur, how we first had apes, chimpanzee और बंदर होते थे, and then human beings came into existence. So all this is explained by evolution. What is evolution? There was just one cell, then many cell, and then came plants and animals, and then came human beings. Now, and all of this is basically evolution, right? One cell से many cell क्यों बने? Because there was changes in nature. Many cells से plants and animals क्यों बने? Because there was changes in nature. Animals से human beings क्यों बने? Because there was changes in nature. What would have happened अगर ये सब होता ही नहीं और सिर्फ one cell ही रह जाता? If there was no evolution on earth, क्या होता? So our big question is, think what would happen if there was no evolution and there was only like one cell protozoa? So nothing was there, only one cell, no evolution, nothing. What would happen on earth? Okay, think about it and share your answer with Didi. And with that, we're going to do the worksheet now. Very, very small worksheet. The first question is complete the table. So there's table here and you have to fill here and here. Unicellular living things के बाद क्या बना? Your options are multicellular या dinosaur. Then multicellular dinosaur. Whatever is your answer, उसके बाद क्या बना? Plants and dash. Your options are animals or human beings. Okay, so you have to fill this space and this space. Question number 2 is fill in the blanks. The process of adjusting to changing environment is called dash. Options: adaptation, protozoa, multicellular living things. Question number 3, why is evolution important? Evolution important क्यों है? You have to write the answer on your own. Question number 4, what would happen if there was no evolution? अगर evolution दुनिया में होता ही नहीं, तो क्या होता? Okay, so make sure you're doing it and send your worksheet to Didi before 4 p.m. All right, bye-bye. See you.